Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, children. Good evening. So I remember this question was given as homework, right?
Yes,
ma'am. Yeah. So who wants to share the solution set? What is the value of x and what is the value of y?
X is 3 and Y is 2.
Okay, that's from Meera, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Meera says x is 3 and y is 2. All right. How many of you agree with this answer?
No, ma'am.
No. What's your answer? Meera says x is 3 and y is 2.
Ma'am, I got x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3, ma'am.
Okay, Nikita. Nikita, you got x
X is equal to 2, ma'am.
and y
Is 3, ma'am.
y. Oh, okay. You got x2 and y3. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Others? No, see, I'm expecting responses from all of you. Tarun? Tarun? Deepika?
Ma'am,
Yes, Nandini?
ma'am, I too got x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2.
X3 and Y2, is it? Okay. All right. Yeah, others? So Nandini, Nikita, and Meera have shared their answers. What about the others? Rajeshwari, Tarun M, Shreyas, Pranav.
Ma'am, I too got three X3 and Y2, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Let's not take more time for this. Okay. So what is the equation you got on adding these two equations? Equation 1 plus equation 2 gives what?
200x, ma'am.
200x
Plus 200Y.
Okay, no, I'll show you the answer. Tell me the simple equations which you got. After adding and subtracting, you get two simple equations. Now, what are they?
Ma'am, X plus Y is equal to 5 minus X plus Y is equal to minus 1.
Minus 1, na?
Yes, ma'am.
X plus Y is equal to 5. Minus X plus Y is equal to minus 1. Yeah, fine. So that looks right. X is 3 and Y is 2. I think I can help Nikita with her doubt. Nikita, I guess you would have gone wrong somewhere here. Let me just check if you're wrong somewhere here. So tell me, what have you taken common, Nikita? What's common? 2 or minus 2? Okay, So I think this should be useful for everybody. So you can take out 2 common or minus 2 common. Supposing you take minus 2 common, okay? Supposing you take minus 2 common, what will you get in the bracket?
Ma'am, I have take 2 as common. Ma'am.
If you've taken 2 common, you can see what it is here. It's here. If you take 2 common, this is what you should get in the bracket. If you take minus 2 common, then what will you get in the bracket? X plus or minus here?
Minus.
Minus.
Y.
Minus y is equal to minus 2. If you take minus 2 common, then this is what you will get in the bracket. Or x minus y is equal to plus 1. X minus, so you could have got any one of these 2 equations. If you've taken minus 2 common, then you would have got x minus y is equal to 1. If you took 2 common, then you should have got minus x plus y is equal to minus 1. You can see it on the screen. Children, the answer is on your screen. Please check your steps. So you add equation 1 and 2, you subtract equation 1 and 2. So you get 2 new equations 3 and 4. On solving the 2 new equations 3 and 4, we find the values of x and y. Any doubts? Any questions? All right. So today we're just going to understand a bunch of questions, and you'll have to take screenshots and complete it later. So let's understand this one. The question again is solve for x and y using the cross multiplication method. You can see the first equation here. You can see the second equation here. Now, such equations we have come across in standard 8. The thing is, in standard 8, you would have had only one variable x or y. In one equation, you would have had only one variable x or y. That's the difference. That's all. We have come across such equations in standard 8, class 7, class 8. But the thing is, we wouldn't have had 2 variables x and y. We would have had only one variable x. So simplify the equations in the same way, children. See, what I have done is, can you see this 3x, this plus 2 here, this 10 comes to the other side as minus 10, and this minus y plus 7 by 11 is taken to the other side as y plus 7 by 11. Minus becomes plus. Please understand the transposition. I've just transposed. See, it's your way. You can straight away take LCM here. That's all your style. Or we can straight away take the LCM here. There is nothing like you have to transpose. I have transposed. So I'm having 3x plus 2 and this 10 comes to the LHS as minus 10 on one side and this one on the other side. So that's the first step. That is the first step. Transposing. Then minus 10 plus 2 is minus 8. So 3x minus 8 is equal to y plus 7 by 11. Now cross multiply. This is cross multiplication. And then we multiply and we have the equation in this form. X and y on one side and the constant on the other side. Do the same thing with the other equation. This is the second equation. Do the same thing with the other equation. Children, see, you can call this equation 1, you can call this equation 2, you can call this one 3 and 4. See, all that is, there's nothing, that's all your way of handling. I haven't numbered the given equations as 1 and 2. I've called this one 1 and 2. You can maybe call this one 2. So the new equations as 3 and 4. So don't get confused with all that. If you want, you can call this 1, you can call this 2. So this new equation then will be 3 and this new equation will be 4. Fine. You're just numbering the equations. All right. So I haven't numbered these, the given equation. So I've called the first, what we get from this one, I've called it 1, and what we get from this, I called it 2. And the same thing here, children. This one I've retained in the left-hand side because it's positive, no? See, it's plus. So I've retained this here. This one I transposed. This one I transposed because it was negative, it was minus here. So I thought if I take it to the other side, it will become positive. Okay, so here I retain this x plus 11 by 7. And then I transpose 10 in the RHS as it is. 2y goes to the other side as minus 2y. Here you can see this term here, the LHS. This one is transposed. Then cross multiply. Then cross multiply. So you can see this, cross multiply. Then on multiplying 7 into 10, 70, and then minus 14y. And finally, the x and y terms on one side and the constant on the other side. 70 minus 7 is 59. 70 minus 11 is 59. Minus 14y to the left-hand side is plus 14y. That's all. So like this, we get the two equations. We simplify the equations given to us. And we find the linear equations in x and y. We solve them using the cross multiplication method. You can see here. We solve them using the cross multiplication method and find the values of x and y. And find the values of x and y. Take a screenshot, children. Please take a screenshot. We have a few more students who will be joining us in this classroom, but since their exams are still going on, they're not able to join us. They've missed already 4 classes, I think. So this Tuesday and this Tuesday, you will not have a class because then it will become too much for them to cope up with. So that is why I'm not allowing you to write anything in today's session. Today's session, I'm not allowing you to write so that you can do this as a part of the homework for Tuesday. So don't take it till Tuesday. You can complete before that. So Tuesday, just to help those students, because then too many classes they miss, then they have to watch so many recordings and then get ready for the class. So about Thursday's class, I'll let you know. But in case we don't have Thursday's class, this is the reason. The reason is a few students have to join us. Their exams are going on. So they'll finish it by Thursday. So from Saturday's class, they'll join us. So as it is, they've missed, I think, including this, it will be 5 sessions. So what you children could do is Tuesday, we will not have a class. Thursday, in case we don't have a class, please practice whatever has been taught in the classroom so far. And in case I post some homework, complete them also. Complete the questions in the homework also. Okay, I just wanted to share this information in the class because suddenly I say no class, you'll be like wondering why no class. I just wanted to share that with you now. Well, after that, we'll be having regular classes, children. So don't think that, we will on and off not have classes like this. So it's just for this reason. Yeah, let me continue. Taken a screenshot? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. The next one. See here. Now, are you sure about this one, children? How to write the headings? What is the equation? 33x minus y is 95. 33x minus y is equal to 95. And x plus 14y is 59. X plus 14y. X plus 14y is equal to 59. Children, tell me, what should I take the headings as? xy1 or xy minus 1 for this?
Ma'am, ma'am, minus 1 for y, ma'am.
xy1 or xy minus 1?
Ma'am, x is 1 and minus y.
xy
Minus 1.
Minus 1, ma'am.
Minus 1.
Because variable is right hand side, ma'am.
Yeah. Now what number should I fill here?
Ma'am, for y minus 1 and 14, ma'am.
Yeah. Minus 1 and
14, ma'am.
correct. Then
Ma'am, and x 33 and 1, ma'am.
no. No, you don't use your style. Now tell me what should I write here?
Ma'am, for 1, ma'am, for
95.
95 and 59. 95 and 59.
95, 59.
Ma'am, sorry. Ma'am, and for x 33 and 1, ma'am.
No, I don't know what you're saying for x and all that. Okay, 33 and 1.
Ma'am, and again the same, minus 1 and 14.
Minus 1 and 14. I hope this part is fine for all of us. The headings will be x, y, and minus 1. If you have the constants on the other side. And then you start writing with from the coefficients of y. Minus 1, 14. Minus 1, 14. 95, 59. 95, 59. 33, 1. 33, 1. So like you start from here, the coefficients here, the constants here, then we come here and then we finish from where we started. $33, 1 and then 5, minus 1 and 14 again. Read out the equations, children.
Three x.
Somebody's mic is enabled. Please disable your mic. If there's noise in the background, please don't disable your mic. Please don't enable your mic. Yeah, children. Oh, yeah. Now, what change must I do if I should take the headings as x, y, and 1? How should I rewrite the equations? Yeah.
33x minus y minus 95 equal to 0.
Okay. Then
X plus 14y minus 59 equal to 0.
so I must have all the terms on one side. If I have to take the headings as x, y, and 1, then I must have all the terms, the x terms, the y terms, and the constants on the same side. On the same side. Now, tell me, what should I write here?
Ma'am,
Minus 1, 14,
14, ma'am.
minus 1 and 14.
Minus 1, 14.
14.
Minus 95,
85 minus 59.
minus 15.
Okay.
33,
33. 1.
1,
Yeah.
minus 1.
14.
Very good. Okay. So this gives me a good feeling that all of you have understood. Very good. I'll let you know. So this is the next one. Solve for x and y. Elimination method. Eliminate the variable y. All right. Elimination method. Eliminating the variable y. So that means you must make the coefficients of y the same in both the equations. If you want to eliminate y, that means you want to cancel off the y variable in both the equations. That means their coefficients must be the same. Their signs can be the same or opposite. It can be plus minus or both plus, both minus. That is fine. The numerical value, the absolute value should be the same. You want to eliminate y. So the coefficient of y in both the equations must be the same. So we do that using the concept of LCM.
Now the LCM is 6, ma'am. So in top we must multiply by 3, ma'am, and down by 2.
Yeah, correct. Root 3 and root 2. All right, children, please don't read the slide fully. Please follow what I am saying. So children, this is the first equation. See, this is the given equation, children. And this is the other given equation. Please watch what I've marked. The two equations are one below the other. Okay, now the coefficients, you want to eliminate y. So the coefficients are root 2 and root 3. Root 2 and root 3. So you multiply the first equation with root 3, the second equation with root 2. Like you're exchanging the coefficients and multiplying. Then both will become root 6. Both of them will become root 6. Root 2 into root 3 is root 6. Root 3 into root 2 is root 6. See, you want to eliminate the variable y. So the coefficient of y in both the equations must be the same. It's not that we are multiplying by this root 3. Don't get confused. Not by this one. We are multiplying. This is root 2 and this is root 3. So we multiply the first equation by root 3 and the second equation by root 2. Now root 2 into root 3 will be root 6. Root 3 into root 2 is root 6. We are only interested in the coefficients of y, nothing else. Okay. So now when you multiply, so root 3 x into root 3. You're multiplying every term, this one by root 3. See, this into root 3, this into root 3, this into root 3. In the second equation, you're multiplying this by root 2, you're multiplying this by root 2, you're multiplying this by root 2. And these are the results. So when you multiply root 3x into root 3, 3x. Please watch this. I have nothing to say. Please watch this. After multiplying, this is what we get. After multiplying. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So I've called the given equations 1 and 2 and the new equations 3 and 4. I've called the new equations 3 and 4. Okay. Now you can see that the coefficients of y in both the equations are the same. Root 6, root 6. Now we can eliminate them. And we don't have to change the signs because they already have opposite signs. They get cancelled. Minus root 6y plus root 6y is 0. So you don't have to change the signs. That means we are adding the two equations. We are not changing the signs. That means we are adding the two equations. See, this gets cancelled. And that was the condition. Use the elimination method and eliminate the variable y. And here we have eliminated the variable y. Now, you cannot add. Root 10 plus 3 is not root 13, children. Root 10 plus 3 is not root 13. So root 10 plus 3 is the same thing. 3 plus root 10. See, how do you add? You need to add these two. You need to add these two. Is equal to 3 plus 2, 5. Is equal to 3 plus 2, 5. That's what you see here. 3 plus 2, 5. Here this 3x plus root 10x as it is. 3x plus root 10x as it is. You can see it here. 3x plus root 10x is equal to 5. So you need to take x common. You cannot add. So take out x common. So you get 3 plus root 10 is equal to 5. So x is equal to, from this, x is equal to 5 divided by 3 plus root 10. You have eliminated y and you're trying to find the value of x. You have eliminated y and you want to find the value of x. What is the value of x? You cannot leave it here like this. You cannot stop here. What is the value of x? For that, you should take out x common. To find the value of x, because there are two terms with x. There are two terms with x. Please listen. Don't read the slide ahead. Please, you should stay here wherever I am. There are two terms with x. There are two terms with x. You have to find the value of x. So two terms have x in them. No, there should be only one x. So you should take out x common. You must take out x common. And that's how you get this is equal to 5. So x is equal to, this will come for division. X is equal to, you can see it here, x is equal to 5 by, x is equal to, from this you get x is equal to, what's that, 5 by 3 plus root 10. X is equal to 5 by 3 plus root 10. Now you've learned last year, if the denominator is irrational, we have to rationalize it. If the denominator is irrational, we have to rationalize it. So you cannot stop with the value of x here. So proceed, rationalize. The conjugate of 3 plus root 10. The conjugate of 3 plus root 10 is 3 minus root 10. The conjugate of 3 plus root 10 is 3 minus root 10. So multiply the numerator and the denominator by 3 minus root 10. So this is the rationalizing part. What is this? Suddenly in linear equations, you're doing something. So this is the rationalizing part. The denominator is irrational. So we rationalize it. So this one is 9th standard. This one is 9th standard. 3 plus root 10, the conjugate is 3 minus root 10. So we multiply and divide. We multiply and divide by 3 minus root 10. So now you can see from this you get this step. Please understand this. 5 into 3 plus 3 minus root 10 divided by, this is in the form a plus b into a minus b. So a squared minus b squared. A plus b into a minus b, a squared minus b squared. So x is equal to, the numerator I've written as it is. You can see the numerator as it is, divided by 9 minus 10. What is 3 square? 9. What is root 10 square? 10. What is 9 minus 10? Minus 1. 3 square is 9. Root 10 the whole square is 10. 9 minus 10 is minus 1. Now when this minus 1 in the denominator, you need to take 1, you can ignore. See, we all know that when 1 is the denominator, you can just ignore it because we know 5 by 1 is just 5. But if it is 5 by minus 1, 5 by minus 1 is minus 5. So what you're doing is you ignore the denominator 1, but you don't ignore the sign minus. You take it up to the numerator. Tell you again. So if you have 5 by 1, you say it is 5. But if you have 5 by minus 1, you don't say this is 5, this is minus 5. How minus 5? Because you ignore the denominator 1 and you apply the minus to the numerator. So minus 5. Children say yes, you understood. Yes or no? So far?
Yes.
Raise your hand if you have understood, children. Don't raise. If you don't understand, don't raise your hand. Raise your hand if you have understood. If you have any doubt, ask me your question.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
Yes?
Ma'am, I have understood this one, but I have another doubt.
Oh, okay. Tarun? What's your doubt? Tarun? Yeah, okay, let me finish, Pranav, then you can ask me your question. All right, children, thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
So I was telling you. Yes, Pranav? Let me just finish this.
No.
So children, here the denominator, coming back to this, 9 minus 10, we were here 9 minus 10, which is minus 1, okay? So this the denominator is minus 1. So what we do, we ignore the denominator, but we take the minus up to the numerator. That's what you see in the next step. That's what you see in the next step. We ignore the denominator, but we take the minus up to the numerator. So then that becomes minus 5 into 3. Okay, I've multiplied the signs inside. Okay, anyways. So now next step, what I've done is I've multiplied only the minus inside. Next step, what I've done is I've multiplied only the minus inside, only the minus sign. So minus, so it will become minus 3. So see here, minus 3. And then minus into minus root 10 is plus root 10. See here. The 5, I've not multiplied the 5. This minus alone, minus into plus minus, minus 3. Minus into minus plus, see it, plus root 10. Children, have you understood till here? Yes?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so like this, yes, children. So like this, we found the value of x. See here, we got the value of x. X is 5 into root 10 minus 3. We got the value of x. So how did you get the value of x? Well, we had two x terms. We took out x common. So because we want only one x to be there, we took x common and then we brought this to the denominator. The denominator is irrational. So we rationalize the denominator, The denominator then becomes minus 1. We ignore if we ignore 1, we take the minus up to the numerator and we multiply the minus sign within the bracket. So like this, so we got the value of x here itself. Here itself, we got the value of x. X is equal to 5 by 3 plus root 10. We got it here itself. So all this was to rationalize the denominator. We got the value of x here. Now substitute. We got the value of x here. All this is of 9th standard, where we rationalize the denominator like this. Correct. Now substitute the value of x in any one of the equation, equation 1 or equation 2. 3, 4, don't substitute in 3 and 4. You can put it in 1, 2, 3 or 4. Wherever you use it, you will get the value of y, the same value of y. But we'll take 1 or 2. So I put it in 1 here in my working. So this is the first equation. You can see it here, this one, this one. This one is what is here. And in place of x, see here this root 3. And in place of x, in place of x, you can see 5 into root 10 minus 3. Substitute the value of x. Instead of x, 5 into root 10 minus 3. Then this minus root 2y as it is equal to 3. Now, this becomes 5 root 3. This becomes 5 root 3. 5 root 3 into root 10. 5 root 3. This one into this one, children. This into this. Let's work it here. What is 5 root 3 into root 10? Let's do it, okay? So 5 root 3 into root 10 is root 30. Root 30. That's what you see here, 5 root 30. You need to multiply this and this. So 5 root 30. Minus, we need to multiply 5 root 3 and 3. 5 root 3 into 3 is 15 root 3. Is 15 root 3. And that's what you see here, 15 root 3. So this into this is here. And 5 root 3 into 3 is here. And then we're solving for y. So I've just transposed this. I brought this root 3 to the left hand side. I've taken the y term to the other side. I've taken, because see, remember what we're doing. Remember what you're doing. What are we doing? Why are we working all this? So you should be, that should be in your mind. X value we have got. Now we are working to find y. And how do you find y? You should have y on one side. All the numbers on the other side. Then only you can find y. That's what we're doing. So I've tried, this is minus root 2y. So I took it to the other side so that it becomes plus root 2y. I brought this here. Okay, then 5 root 30 you can see here. And these are like surds. These are like surds. Like surds, like terms. Like you say like terms, no? Like terms. 3x and 5x are like terms. 3x and 5x are like terms. So they add up to 8x. Similarly, 15 root 3 and root 3, they're like surds. You can simplify them. They're like, see, like 15x and x, they're like terms. So like surds, 15 root 3 and root 3 are like surds. You can simplify them. Minus 15 root 3 minus root 3 is minus 16 root 3 because this is 1 here. So minus 16 root 3. So this one here, this one is minus 16 root 3 is equal to root 2y. Why suddenly y went to the other side? Because I told you, we're trying to find the value of y. So y is alone on one side. So y is equal to 5 root 30 minus 16 root 3 divided by root 2. So we found the value of y. But the denominator is irrational. So our answer does not end here. See, we got the value of y here, finished. But you cannot say bye-bye to the answer because the denominator is irrational. You will have to rationalize the denominator. See, here we got it. Look at this. Y is equal to this root 2 will come down for division to the other side. We got it. But the denominator is irrational. So that's why we do this. We multiply and divide by root 2 to rationalize the denominator. 9th standard. 9th standard. Polynomials. Sorry, number systems. Number systems. Yeah, children. So this part, I'm not really, see, because I want you to think after this, we have to multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. Please look at this. And we get the value of y. And you can see the solution set. This is the value of x. And this is the value of y. I'm not talking about this because this I want you to understand. I'll not be saying anything about this part. 30, I've just found the factors of 30 here. I can give you one more step if clarity. So here I can just insert this one. Y is equal to 5 root 60. 5 root 60 minus 16 root 6. I can just insert this for you, divided by 2. Y is equal to 5 root 60 minus 16 root 6 divided by 2. Now break down 16 into its factors. 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30, 32s are 60. Break down 16 into its factors. But you don't have to show this. Actually, I didn't use this step at all. Directly, I wrote 30 as 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30. And this root 2, I put it inside here. 30 is 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30. And then into root 2, no, so this 2 is here. That's what I have done. Then this 3 and 2, anyway, there's only 1 3 and 1 2. So I multiplied 3 into 2, 6. So here from 2 2s, 1 2 will come out. From 2 2s, 1 2 will come out. From 2 2s, 1 2 comes out. So 5 into 2. Then the remaining root 15 minus 16 root 6 by 2. Then why do we divide it separately like this? Because see, there's 2 here, you can cancel. And here also 16 and 2 you can cancel. So we divide individually. The first term, 10 root 15 by 2 minus 16 root 6 by 2. Here. This one divided by 2. Recall, children. A plus B by 2 is A by 2 plus B by 2. A plus B by 2 is A by 2 plus B by 2. All right. So A plus B by 2 is A by 2 plus B by 2. Similarly, A minus B by 2 will be A by 2 minus B by 2. Then 2 1s are 2 5s are. 2 1s are 2 8s are. So you can see a 5 root 15 and 8 root 6. So this is the value of X and this is the value of Y. So when you're working this, children, work it with full concentration. You should not, shouldn't be that you have to revise this again. Take time, work very slowly, understand everything you're writing. Not at all difficult, just that suddenly number systems from 9th standard has cropped in, that's all. Since the denominators are irrational, we have to rationalize them. So it becomes kind of lengthy. Yeah, Pranav, what's your doubt?
Ma'am, if in this equation that 3x minus root 6y minus is equal to 3, then no, ma'am.
1 minute, which one?
Ma'am, this
First column or second column?
Ma'am, the second column, if this was the question, ma'am, and they told to eliminate x, ma'am, how will you take LCM, ma'am? Eliminate 3x and root 10x, ma'am, how will you eliminate, ma'am, then?
Eliminate y, no?
The question was like eliminate x, ma'am. If the question was like, ma'am.
Eliminate y, no?
Yes, ma'am. The question is eliminate y, ma'am. But if the question was eliminate x, ma'am.
Then you should multiply the first equation by root 5.
Yes, ma'am.
And the second equation by root 3.
And the equation is like 3x minus root 6y is equal to 3 and root 10x plus 6y, ma'am. Then how will you do, ma'am, if the equation is like this?
So, Pranav, I have eliminated y. Have you understood this?
No, I understood this, ma'am. If the equation is different and when they are told to eliminate x, ma'am, how will you do, ma'am? When the equation is like this, ma'am.
No, If you want to eliminate x, you should have multiplied by root 5 and root 3 and not this one.
That I understood, ma'am. If root 3 and root 5 came, I know to do, ma'am. If it is come like 3x and root 10x, ma'am, how will you eliminate?
That means you're saying even after multiplying, if you get numbers like this, sir.
Yes, ma'am. How will you do, ma'am?
That means you have not taken the correct numbers. You should multiply. When you multiply correctly, the coefficients will be the same.
No, ma'am. Not multiplication. The question itself is like this only, ma'am. 3x root 10x.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I took time to understand what you meant. Okay. These only are the equations. Then what will you do? You're asking. You should multiply this one by root 10 and this one by 3.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
It will become 3 root 10, 3 root 10.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I was lost how to take the LCM. Now I understood, ma'am.
Okay. Just extend. Don't always, you don't have to always think about LCM. LCM is that's what it is. But you can also just extend the coefficients. There's root 10 to take it in the numerator, meaning for the first equation. There's 3 for the second equation. Multiply the first equation by root 10 and the second equation by 3. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Picture. So this is similar, children. Please understand. I'll show the answer slide. Please understand the answer. Any questions, ask me. See, don't get, put yourself in a doubt like sometimes you call the given equations 1, 2, the new ones 3, 4, sometimes you don't. That's all. There's nothing, there's no rule like that, okay? That's all your choice. If you want, you can call the given equations 1, 2, the new equations 3, 4, all that is left to you. So that part you don't worry. All right, take a screenshot, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. This one, root 8 into root 2 is root 16. Root 16 is 4. Root 8 into root 2 is root 16 and root 16 is 4. That's why 4, 5. And don't forget 0 into root 3 is 0, not root 3. Sometimes, we may write root 3. It's not root 3, it's 0. It's also 0. All right. This is our next question. To solve for x and y, you can see it. Our children, are we ready? No? Lower hands, class. All of you are shy to talk, huh? Lower your hands, class. Murali Krishna, you joined the class late, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? You know, today you have a class at 7:30.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. There is a sign-in issue, ma'am.
But that's what you texted something and deleted the message.
Yes, ma'am.
What issue you had, darling?
Ma'am, Microsoft, it is not working.
You didn't respond. So,
Yes, ma'am.
so that's what when students say this, no, it seems if you uninstall the app
we
and
want to delete,
reinstall,
ma'am.
yeah, that's what. If you uninstall, see, Tarun, Tarun, now talk. When I called out to you, you did not answer. Where were you? Okay, as Tarun said, Murali Krishna, uninstall the app and reinstall.
Yes, ma'am.
Then it should work. Uninstall and reinstall the app. So join the class a few minutes, beforehand. So I think I normally share the link at least 10-15 minutes before the class. So join immediately so that if you have any issues, you'll have time to handle it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. All in class. So what do we do here? So children, let's handle the first equation first. So like this, we have take reciprocals on both the sides and tell me what you get when we take reciprocals on both the sides. What is the reciprocal of the LHS?
X plus y by xy, ma'am.
Yeah. What's the reciprocal of the RHS?
5 by 6.
5 by 6. You can do this. You can do this. You can take reciprocals on both the sides. You can take reciprocals on both the sides. Now x by xy plus, what should I write? X by xy plus
Ma'am, y by
Y by x.
y by
xy.
xy is equal to
5 by 6.
5 by 6. What will get cancelled here?
Ma'am, x and x, ma'am, y and y, ma'am.
Yeah, what is remaining?
Ma'am, 1y and 1x, ma'am.
Not 1 by, 1 by y.
1 by y plus 1 by x, ma'am. Equal to 5 by 6, ma'am.
So this is the, if you call this one as the first equation and this one as the second, if you call the given equations as 1 and 2, then this will be equation 3. The given equations are 1 and 2, so this will be 3. So this is the this is one of the equations. Now let's take the second one. Take the second one. Okay, this is the given second equation. Take reciprocals on both the sides.
Y minus x by xy, ma'am. Divided by xy equal to 1 by 6, ma'am. 1 by 6.
1 by 6. Now divide like we did
5
earlier.
by 6y, ma'am. Minus x by xy equal to 1 by 6, ma'am. If you cancel, it is equal to 1x minus 1 by x minus 1 by y, ma'am, equal to 1 by 6, ma'am.
After this, children, all of you know how to solve. You all know how to solve after this. So I'll give you some time. Please go through the answer. Please go through the answer. Okay. Is it fine, children? Over? Not writing. Did you go through the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Take a screenshot.
Took ma'am.
Now look at this equation. Tell me, how do you start? Should you take the LCM? What is the rule? What can be in the denominator? What should not be in the denominator? The denominator can have numbers.
But not variables.
Not
And not
variables. Yeah, correct. So when there are variables, you should not take LCM. LCM is y. No.
Ma'am, then 6 by y is equal to 1 by m. Into 1 by e. Y is equal to 1 by m.
Y is equal to 1 by n.
1 by y is equal to a, ma'am.
Yeah.
A.
Correct. So children, so this is what it is. We can have numbers in the denominator. If you had number, then you can take the LCM and you can work the equation further. Number you can have in the denominator. If you have a variable or both the variables in the denominator, then you must say let 1 by x be a, let 1 by y be b. But here x is in the numerator. X is fine. It's not that you must say both 1 by x and 1 by y. Nothing like that. X is fine. 4x. It's in the numerator. Don't disturb that. Y is what is in the denominator. So 4x plus 6 into 1 by y is equal to 15. 15, isn't it right? Class? Now what should I write here?
Eight into 1 by y is equal to 14.
Yeah. So what should we call? What should we substitute? 1 by y with
B.
any variable. Yeah, a or b or any variable other than x or y. Okay. So she wants to call it b. Meera wants to call this b. Let 1 by y. Let 1 by y be equal to b. So the equations will be what? 4x plus
A equal to 10.
4x plus
6a
6b or a, whatever, is equal to
15.
15. So when you solve these two equations, you will find the values of what? Which two variables? Any method you solve the two equations, you will find the values of what and what? Children, you just have unmute and say what is in your mind. Don't think so much. When you solve, you'll find the values of
B.
X and B, right? You might
Yes,
first
ma'am.
find X. First, you may find X, and then you will get B, or you'll find B first, and then you'll find X. And then using B's value, you should find Y. That's all. Yeah, take a picture. So once you find the values of X and Y, you need to find the value of P. For that, you're given an equation, Y is equal to Px minus 2. So there you substitute the values of X and Y to find the value of P. P is 4/3. Take a screenshot. So today is Saturday, right? So Sunday, supposing you have other subjects to study, assuming. Yes, Monday, Tuesday. Can you submit this work by Wednesday, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I giving you sufficient time?
Yes,
ma'am.
Yeah. By Wednesday, I want you all to take, children, take the pictures of only the screenshots. Don't send the screenshots. Once that happened, not this year, last year, one child sent all the screenshots to me. Don't send the screenshots. I know you all understand. You're working from the class work. Send your pictures of your work. And yeah. What was I telling you? Yeah, of today's classwork alone. Today's classwork alone. Only then, it's easy for me to check. You show me something else mixed up and all that, I can't make out and I'll just ignore it. What else can I do? I can't call you to check what you've sent. Yeah, today's classwork alone, take pictures and share it with me on WhatsApp. Okay. By Wednesday, before Wednesday. Okay, now this is a test. Yeah, this is a test. All of you must get the correct answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Just do it. So which method will you use? Elimination, substitution, cross multiplication, which method?
Elimination.
No.
Ma'am, another method.
Yeah.
Special method you told me.
Special method, yes. You should use the method which is a special method. It's a special. You need to solve for X and Y using that special method. Good. I'll give you 10 minutes time for this. If you're finished, take a picture of your answer and put it on WhatsApp for me now. Work the answer. Once you're done, if possible, take a picture and put it on WhatsApp for me. Arun Murali, please disable your mic. Thank you. Work in progress, right? Are we all working?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Tarun.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Yeah, I got the photo from Nida. Yes, Meera has completed her working. She's got the values of X and Y. Good, Meera. We'll just wait for the others to finish.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. What's happening? Yeah, it's time, children. Why nobody has got the answer except Meera? Huh?
Ma'am got the answer.
Got the answer. Who's that? Tarun Murali. Is it
Yes.
possible to share a picture of your answer on WhatsApp now?
Yes, ma'am. Can you
Yeah,
give me?
please do that. Shreyas. Good, I've got answers from Meera and Shreyas. Tarun. Nandini. Good. Oh, I can see a very confident working Nandini. Very good. So that's why it took time.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, others have also done it correctly. So yours is like a very neat work, no doubts, no striking out and all that. Very good, Nandini.
Thank you, ma'am.
Meera too. Meera and Shreyas also. Good job. Tarun. Tarun Murali.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just unsharing my screen for some time. I just need to check if you've got the equations right. The 4 students have shared their pictures. Nandini, Tarun, Shreyas, and Meera. I'm unsharing my screen. Okay, Meera, your answer for X and Y is correct, but you've gone wrong while working. Meera, you can understand. This is for Meera. Meera, minus X plus Y is minus 3, right?
Yes, ma'am, but I have cancelled the minus.
No, you cannot do that. You can change the signs throughout.
Okay, ma'am.
That means what will be the equation?
Minus X plus Y equal to
And
minus.
1 minute, Meera, I'll tell you 1 minute. Before that, what is minus 330y plus 149y? Isn't it minus 180? Isn't it minus 181y?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's the mistake. So because you made a mistake there and a mistake again, you got the correct answer. I hope you understand. So, but it's a mistake. So that simplification part, you went wrong with the sign. It's minus 181y. And one more thing is you can change the signs throughout, Meera. So that equation will be minus x will become plus x, plus y will become minus y, and minus 3 will become plus 3. You understand?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
You cannot cancel the minus like that. You can change the signs throughout. Every term you can put the opposite sign, but you cannot cancel the minus like that. Okay.
Okay.
Today's yes, Shreyas, your answer is right. Your equations are correct. Your answer is right. 1 minute. You've got 2 and 1 finally. Your equations are right. X plus y is equal to 3. Oh, you missed the minus. Shreyas,
Yes, ma'am.
equation 1 minus 2, did you change the signs? You have changed the signs. You didn't show it there, right? So Shreyas, you must show the sign. See, I'm talking about this one. I'm talking about this. You have not shown this. This one, you must change the signs. Minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus. So this equation you've got 479x. You've got this one, but this one is minus 479. So this equation is incorrect. And your values of x and y are also incorrect. Did you check? Tarun,
Yes, ma'am.
x plus y3. X minus y is minus 1. You two have gone wrong with the.
Ma'am, y is equal to 1, ma'am.
1 minute. Let me. 1 minute. I'll just tell you. Tarun, look into your book and then the screen. So see here, this part. This part you've gone wrong. Minus 511 plus 32. See what you've written? It is minus 479. You have written 479. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that there you've gone wrong. So that's why you've got different values for x and y. Am I right, Tarun?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Otherwise, you've understood the procedure.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Nandini. Nandini, while subtracting, have you changed the signs?
Ma'am, where, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What have you written? Below this, you've written minus only again. You've written minus here. Look into your book. Here you've written minus.
In
And
which?
here you have not changed at all. You have not shown. You have not shown.
Where?
Also, I don't see the change.
Which part, ma'am?
Equation 1 minus equation 2 in your book.
Yes, ma'am.
Subtract 1 and 2 you have written, right?
Yes, ma'am. I have
You
subtracted.
must change the signs throughout. You have just put 1 minus sign in the beginning. You must change the signs throughout.
Okay,
That's what
ma'am.
is
I
subtracting.
didn't write it, ma'am.
Let me see this minus becomes plus. This plus becomes minus. This
Yes,
minus
ma'am.
becomes plus. That is.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you
I
have
understood
understood that,
that.
but
I didn't write it, ma'am.
okay, but you should get minus 479. You've got only 479.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so even you have gone wrong. Like your
Yes.
friends, even you have gone wrong there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, all right. Anyways, very good. Meera, Shreyas, Nandini, and Tarun.
Thank you,
But
ma'am.
the only thing is, we have not got the correct answer. You all understood the procedure, well tried. Yeah, but I think most of us went wrong here. Minus 479. All right. Yeah, class. Take a screenshot. See, to just,
Ma'am, the screen is not
explain this
flat.
briefly.
And the screen is not.
Sorry? Oh, I was all the while talking without sharing my screen. My goodness. Oh, thank you, children. Okay. Yeah. Now, is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Nandini, you didn't
Yes,
tell me. I was when I was telling you. Okay, so I was telling about this children subtracting 1 and 2. Okay, let me come from the beginning. So we have the two given equations. The method is the special method because you can see the coefficients are exchanged. 149, 149. They can be the same opposite. What? See the numerical value 149, 149, 330, 330. Can you recall? The coefficients are exchanged. The constants can be anything. The coefficient of x here and the coefficient of y here is the same. The coefficient of y and the coefficient of x here is the same. So the special method. How do we use the special method? Add the two equations. That means don't change the signs here. The second equation, don't change the signs. Then subtract the two equations. That means change the signs. Minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus. Change the signs and be careful. Minus 511 plus 32 is minus 479. So most of us have forgotten this minus. And children, when we have a situation, supposing like this is equal to minus 3, like this, suppose you cannot cancel this minus and minus like this. Minus x, supposing you have plus y is equal to minus 3. If you're not comfortable with the minus and minus here, you should change the signs throughout. So minus x becomes plus x, plus y becomes minus y, and minus 3 becomes plus 3. This is what you should do. Must change the signs throughout. Okay, so subtracting, you get this equation, then solving the two equations, 3 and 4, we find the values of x and y. Take a screenshot. All of you should work this answer also, even if you have shared the answer with me, because we all of us went wrong. Maybe a small mistake, but that did not help you to get the correct value of x and y. You got x2 and y1. Screenshot, done?
Yes, ma'am.
All. So this goes back to Nikita shared your answer. Nikita, darling, I'll see this later, ma'am. I'll let you know later. I just got your answer. Okay. We just understand this and wind up the session for today, children. So now use your knowledge of exponents. Use your knowledge of exponents and tell me what is 2 to the power x into 2 to the power y. How do you simplify this?
2 to the power x plus y.
2 to the power x plus y. What is 2 to the power of x into 2 to the power minus y?
2 to the power x minus y.
2 to the power x minus y. So supposing I have 2 to the power x minus y, I'm going to split this as 2 to the power, the earlier step. See, suppose now when you have this, you know how to write this. Now when you're given this, we're trying to write the earlier step. Using this, we're trying to write the earlier step. How did we get this? So earlier it should have been 2 to the power x into 2 to the power minus y. It should have been this. That's why it becomes this. Am I clear? Okay, I'm not clear. So now supposing you have 2 to the power 8, say. Can I write it as 2 to the power 5 into 2 to the power 3? One of the ways. Can I write it like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Because 5 plus 3 is 8. Base are same. It's multiplication. Add the powers. 7th and 8th standard. Exponents. So like that, children, 2 to the power x plus 1. How it would have looked earlier, 2 to the power x into 2 to the power 1. Yes or no? Not following? Why is the class silent? Say something, children. Am I not audible? Am I audible or no, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 2 to the power x plus 1 can be written as the earlier step would have been 2 to the power x into 2 to the power 1. Base are same too. It's multiplication. So we add the power. So we get 2 to the power x plus 1. Similarly, 3 to the power y plus 1 can be written as 3 to the power y into 3 to the power 1. Now tell me, how will you write 2 to the power x plus 2?
2 to the power x into 2 to the power 2.
And what about 3 to the power y minus 1?
3 to the power y into 3 to the power minus
I
1.
is
So 3
3
to
to
the
the
power
power
minus.
minus.
That's all. Must break it like this. So the first equation becomes 2 to the power x into 2 to the power 1 plus 3 to the power y into 3 to the power 1 is equal to 59. The second equation becomes 2 to the power x into 2 squared plus, oh sorry, minus 3 to the power y into 3 to the power y into 3 to the power minus 1 is equal to 61. Now let us call 2 to the power of x as a and 3 to the power y as b. Because they only have the x and y in them, right? 2 to the power x, where is x? It's a power of 2. So let that be a. 2 power x, let it be a. Let 3 power y be b. So now this equation, this one become, this one is a, this one is a. So it become 2a. Yes or no? Plus
Yes.
3, yeah. 3 to the power y is b. So it will become 3b. b into 3 or 3b is equal to 59. And here 2 power x is a. This one is a. So 2 square is 4. 4a become 4a because 2 square is 4. 4 into a, 4a minus this one is b. 3 power y is b. And what is 3 to the power minus 1? It's 1 by 3. It's 1 by 3. So it's 3 to the power y into 1 by 3. So it will be, this is b. This is b. b by 3 minus b by 3. I've shown all the steps in the answer slide. Don't worry. The answer slide, you can see all the steps. 3 to the power y into 1 by 3 it is. This one is b. So b by 3 is equal to 61. So like this, we get two equations in a and b. Now there is a number in the denominator. So you can take the LCM and make this equation correct, meaning without the denominator. See, here you can take the LCM. 3 is the LCM. And then cross multiply and you can get the equation in a and b without the denominator 3. So after that, solve the two equations and find the values of a and b. Okay, I'll just check the value of a and b. A is 16 and b is 9. So you know how to solve for a and b. On solving, you get a is 16 and b is 9. B is 9. Okay. But what is a? 2 to the power of x is a. So 2 to the power of x is 16. Because a is, we assume 2 to the power of x is a. So a is 16 means 2 to the power x is 16. B is 9 means 3 to the power y is 9. B is 9, but who is b? 3 power y. So 3 power y is 9. So 2 power x is equal to 2 to the power 4. 3 power y is equal to 3 squared. And remember, when bases are same, we can equate the powers. 2, bases are same. You can equate the powers. X is equal to 4. 3, bases are same. So you can equate the powers. 8 standard exponents. Y is equal to 2. So the value of x is 4 and y is 2. All right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, take a screenshot. You can use any method to solve, children. Here you can see the cross multiplication method, but you can use any method. I have used the cross multiplication method to solve. You can do substitution method, elimination method, not special method. You cannot use a special method here. See, I use a cross multiplication method because directly you can start solving. You don't have to equate the coefficients. So doing all that, you can save your time on all that. You can just make the columns, write the numbers. It's just calculating, multiplying and subtracting. So for me, this is comfortable. When nothing is specified, cross multiplication method. You can use any method, as I told you. Is it fine, class? Yeah. Have you taken a screenshot? All of you?
Yes.
Yes,
Ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All. So complete all this in your classwork. 1 minute. Don't leave the classroom. So class, use the emoji. Raise your hand. Tarun Murali, Pranav Rajan, Hitesh, E. Tarun, Nikita, Nandini, Rajeshwari, Meera, Deepika, Shreyas, and Murali Krishna. All of you must complete the assignment given and send the pictures by Wednesday without fail. All of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Just a minute. Let me just see the others. Yeah, this one is similar. This one is similar, children. So I'll show you the. I'm not explaining this, but all of you agree it is similar to the earlier one, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so can I just ask you to help yourself? Take a screenshot, complete this one also.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Just give me 2 more minutes. We'll just wind
Ma'am,
up.
we have to complete this 20.
Yeah, till 20, yeah. Okay, so
Okay,
here,
ma'am.
children, so as like, like you, when it is 2 by x, won't we write 2 into 1 by x? When it's 2 by x, don't we write 2 into 1 by x? Similarly, 2 by root x, so 2 into 1 by root x. 3 by root y, 3 into 1 by root y. 4 by root x, 4 into 1 by root x, 9 into 1 by root y. So let 1 by root x be a, 1 by root y be b. See, you have x and y in the denominator. So you have to go with this assumption. Then I've constructed the equations in it. I'm not rushing. It's similar to 2 by x, 3 by y, 4 by x, 5, 9 by y. The same thing. Here you have root x, that's all. Here you have root x, that's all. Like how you say 1 by x is a, 1 by y is b. So here 1 by root x is a, 1 by root y is b. You can see I've shown how it is 1 by root x and 1 by root y. So you get the equations in a and b. Solve the equations and find the values of a and b. So a is 1 by 2, children, watch this. A is 1 by 2, b is 1 by 3. Okay. A is 1 by 2, b is 1 by 3. Now, a is nothing but 1 by root x. So 1 by root x is 1 by 2. B is 1 by 3. That means 1 by root y, because b and see, these two are equal. 1 by root y is b. 1 by root x is a. So when you get a's value, that means 1 by root x is 1 by root 2. B means 1 by root y is 1 by 3. Square on both the sides. Square, because root, no, you want to get rid of the square root symbol. You want to get rid of the square root symbol. So square on both the sides. So you'll get 1, when you square, 1 square is 1. Root x square is x is equal to 1 square is 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Similarly, here when you square, 1 by y is equal to 1 by 9. 1 into 1 is 1 only. So when you square both the sides, yeah, see, you got rid of the square root symbol. Squaring on both the sides. So 1 by x is 1 by 4. That means x is equal to 4. When you cross multiply, x is equal to 4. 1 by y is 1 by 9, meaning y is equal to 9. So the value of x is 4 and y is 9. So till here you will have to complete. All of you took a picture?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, children. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night.
And 20.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
what happened? Yeah, thank you. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Night.
Ma'am, 20th question.
Louder.
Me too, ma'am.
What happened?
20th question, ma'am.
1 second, 1 second. I think I unshared my screen. Let me share it again. Yeah, children, what do you want? 12th, huh?
Ma'am, 14th.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Then somebody else
Ma'am.
want some. Somebody else. That's all. All right.